Welcome back to Houston Newsmakers, where I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Birdie Simmons, the principal of Furr High School. Good morning, Dr. Simmons. Good to see you again.
Good morning. It's good to be here with you.
You know what? I asked you to come on because I saw the recent announcement that Furr High School had received a $10 million grant. And I said, okay, we got to have you on to talk about that. How did that come to be?
Well, actually what happened was we just accidentally heard something on TV on a Saturday about there was a grant being offered. So I thought, oh gosh, why don't we try to go for this? And that was way back in September of last year. So I got together with my faculty and I said, look what we have an opportunity here. Because we had really been trying to reinvent high schools to make them produce kids who are ready for the 21st century. And so I talked to the faculty, and it was almost like an old-time tent revival we had when everybody said, yes, let's go for it. None of us thought we'd get it. Nobody did. And the day that we worked from September all the way through, and then when they announced it in August, we didn't believe it. I mean, because there were about 700 schools applied, and our school had been called a throwaway school. You know this. You came out and did a story there. It was called a dropout factory. Had all these bad reputations because of the gangs we had. So none of us thought we'd get it.
Well, you know what? I'm not shocked about anything positive that goes on at Furr under your leadership. I want to tell you some of what we're talking about there. She had retired as an educator. Then she came out of retirement to take over as principal at Furr. I visited Furr 3 years ago. It's been 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And I was talking to the students. She was continuing to win them over, not only the students, but the parents. The school was on the way to reducing a dropout rate from awful to impressive. Here's some of that report. This is lunchtime at Furr High School. Doesn't look much different than most other high schools, but 11 years ago, when Principal Birdie Simmons came out of retirement, this would not have happened.
People really don't know what this school is anymore. They're still judging it the way it was at one time when it was nothing but gang warfare. We spend too much time, especially with minority students, finding reasons why they can't succeed. And I believe that the only thing that holds us back is our lack of imagination.
That imagination is what the XQ Institute grant is all about. By the way, you look beautiful then and now. You haven't changed. It's 3 years, you haven't looked anything different. But it's innovative ideas that really got this going. And that's what's been going on at Furr even before this, isn't it?
Yes, we were doing that. You know, if you do innovation in high schools, for the most part, you need to stay under the radar, because people think you're a little crazy to be trying all these new ideas. And
well, people thought you were crazy when you came out of retirement.
They did. I was old then. And the interesting thing was that Furr High School is a minority school. And I went there, and I don't have to tell you I'm white. And I thought, now, are they going to accept an old white woman there as principal? And actually, we all fell in love with each other. And so it's just been miraculous what has happened. And
it's an urban school, so there are challenges to an urban school that other schools may not have.
Exactly.
How have you overcome some of those?
Well, I think the main thing in working with gangs, because we had in excess of 12 gangs, and there was nothing but violence on the campus at that time. And I'd never worked with gangs. I was clueless about what to do. But what I found was that if you show respect, you get respect. And I started getting to know these kids. We became so close that they would even walk me to my car at night, and to be sure that I was safe. It was mostly relationships, building relationships, trying to understand them, trying to help them as much as possible. And what I found was that the Hispanics and the African Americans, they liked their grandmothers. And I think it helped me that I was old when I went there.
Yeah, I like a story that you tell when the kids came up to you and they saw a sign that said elderly missing.
They came to when I was 75, I came to school that day and there were big posters everywhere. It said 75 and still alive. The kids had put them on the walls. And then some kids came into my office. They said, "Oh, Miss, I'm so glad you're still here. We were driving down I-10 and we saw this Amber Alert, and it said missing elderly female. We were so afraid that was you." And so I built that kind of rapport with the kids. And I love them. I just love them.
And now you have a new school that's being built.
We're going to be moving into a new school next year. And I had gone there to stay 3 months. and this is beginning my 16th year. And I just dearly love the kids, and they're amazing, the things they've accomplished. And it's something that makes me want to get up every morning and get to work.
I know you get this question all the time, and I'm going to ask it anyway. How much longer do you think you're going to be staying there doing the magic that you're doing?
What I decided was, as long as I can make a difference. I think we're all sent here to make a difference. And as long as I can make a difference in the lives of these students, I'm going to keep going. They make me, you know, I went there because I lost a granddaughter in a skiing accident. She was 16 years old, and her expressed desire every day she talked to me was, she'd seen a lot of discrimination, and she said she was going to grow up to make the world a better place for all people. The third time they called me, I thought of her. She had just died in a skiing accident. So I said, I'm going to go and try to do that. So that's why I went there. And it was interesting, the discussion you had a few minutes ago about the presidential election. I listened to that with great interest. One of the things I think about our country, we will never have a great country until we truly educate all students. Not just the A students, not just certain ethnic groups, but every student to their fullest potential. And then we need to educate them, creativity, give them chances to be creative, innovative. Our kids, 95% are on free lunch. Who's more creative and innovative than poor people?
And now you get a chance to do that, $2 million a year for the next 5 years.
Yes.
Thank you so much for what you're doing.
Well, thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you for coming back to talk about this.
Much.
Inspiration. If you can't be inspired about that, I don't know what can. Anyway, thank you
very much.
Stay right there. Just ahead. Many 80-year-olds aren't blessed with the health and activity of Dr. Simmons. Those 60 and older make up one of the fastest growing populations in Texas, expected to triple in the coming years, using elder law to help the elderly. That's next when Houston Newsmakers continues.